First of all, the United States, as I recall roughly, is spending about $1 billion, and no one knows this, or very few people know this, on assistance to refugee communities, persons who have had to flee to Jordan, to Turkey, and other refugee, to Lebanon and other refugee areas due to, again, the collapse of really the nation-state order in Syria particularly, but also in areas of Iraq. We are aggressively pursuing our values, which start with humanitarian outreach. It is very hard for Americans to sit idly by while other people just die. So that's the first order priority, to try to help people where they are, to keep them alive, in effect, and sustain, in the hope that once there is some type of security settlement, they can return to the areas that they're from. I mean, there's absorptive capacity in terms of migration. As you are very much aware, the immigration debate is very much alive in the United States as to whether or not our current structures of law properly vet potential migrants to the country for security reasons, to the heart of your question. So that's really the more of the debate about placing additional limitations and structural security measures on potential immigrants to America. The genocide resolution does have particular meaning when it comes to migration for emergency purposes. For instance, if this is declared by the State Department, you may see more prioritization given to those who are in severe threat of having their life eliminated. So that it's a bit of a separate issue from whether or not our security screening measures are appropriate, which the House and Senate, with my support, have passed, to ensure that persons that are being let into America are not here, are upholding American values, are not here to do harm. That is a legitimate concern. On the other side of it, combine that with direct humanitarian assistance and some migration flow with the potential prioritization for those who are under the severe threat of death. I don't see an inconsistency in that. In fact, I see that as being very consistent to make sure we have an orderly and just immigration process.